the longer I take you guys, the more you guys expect. You guys probably gonna expect, oh, what is he gonna come up with? And ready. Like whenever, this is the thing about me, like whenever I release anything, I make sure that I'm ready. You know, if the rocket is not puzzled correctly, you're not gonna go to space. If I'm gonna do it right. And probably for the next 20, 30 years, this is probably what I'm going to be focused on. Because I feel like, I don't know, like sometimes, and the inspiration came from, I asked myself, like, am I happy? Like, am I happy with what I'm doing? Or am I happy because what I get from what I do? You know, so why is it so deep right now? What is going on? But this is my philosophy, by the way.
I feel like every industry, you know, has its difficultness, you know, like it's hard to master in any industry, I would say. And, you know, to the sport world, as an athlete myself, I think, you know, like your physicals, like physically and mentally, you have to be healthy, you know, and you have to be, it's hard as an athlete, because when you're like, I've mentioned this before, as an athlete, when you're like top 60 or top 30 in the world, honestly, in some way, you're about the same, you know, like and sometimes what matters is, you know, your condition on that day. Let's say, you know, we have the Olympics every 4 years, right? And that every 4 years on that day, it depends, you know, what factors can affect the result, right? The outcome, your condition, right? Your mental health, your physical health, yeah, and sometimes luck, you know, sometimes you're just in a bad mood, you know, sometimes you're just there in the zone, sometimes you're not. You get into too many possibilities, too many factors that's involved in this, you know. So that's the sport world. I'm just trying to outdo and exceed my previous self, and I hope, and I work towards it, and I'm knowing myself better and better every time, you know, after every release. Honestly, if you ask me honestly, I'm not the best. I'm not even close to being the best or even good, you know, but I'm trying hard. I'm trying my best. I'm trying to outdo myself, exceed my previous self, just doing my thing, you know, and for my stuff, not just music, if it's from Jackson Wang or even TEAMWANG, you know, it will be something, it will be some, it's a certain flavor, and something that I don't think, you know, you won't expect, and it's me, and
right.
And for my sound, you know, I'm still like, not even music, you know, it could be fashion, it could be brand, it could be, you know, record labels, you know, just everything that I put out, I'll try my best not to I'll try my best to make sure that it's there, you know, like, and it will be obvious to tell if it's there or not, you know. So,
Right.
and I won't give up, I'll just keep going.
Another fan question: has the pandemic affected your mindset on music creation?
I mean, not really. The only thing that, well, at first it did. And overall, I'm just very, I just hope that I just hope that everything calms down sooner or later, so that we can travel again around the world to meet everyone, you know. And yeah, but at first, in my first quarantine, it actually made me to think about a lot of stuff, you know. I've always been, you know, running and running for almost like 8 years. It was 6 to 7 years, you know. I never stopped. So that 2 weeks of not being able to leave my room in a hotel made me think a lot, like, oh, what's really happiness, you know. Oh, happiness, everyone's standard is different, you know. Some people think the standard of success is that, some people think the standard of happiness is that, like, so everyone is different and what's my happiness. Oh yes, I am doing what I love. Like stuff like that. It made me calm down 2 weeks to think. Oh, my parents, oh shit, like I didn't know 10 years went by that fast. It just blink of an eye, just whoa, it's gone. Like 10 years gone. It felt like yesterday. And I'm trying to live to the fullest every day. When I'm outside, I don't really cover myself. Like I'm not doing anything like wrong. Like I feel like, if I'm on a street, if I'm in a shopping mall anywhere, people want to take a picture, I'm blessed. I'm blessed. It's not going to last forever. I'm not going to be 80 years old. People are going to still take pictures with no one. Like I feel blessed and grateful for people recognizing me, and even like telling me that, hey, I love your music, or I love you, I like you, and oh, my mom loves you, or my whoever loves you. Like, I'm blessed because it's not forever. So I'm blessed at the moment. And I'm more than happy to sign, take photos. Right. Yeah. And that's me, It's interesting, it's interesting, but then at the same time, I feel like emotional too, because I honestly feel like deep down in my heart, I feel like, in some actions throughout the day, you can just tell that, my parents are like aging. And I feel so bad, and I feel like I want to take care of them. I take care of them. I want to protect them, and on the good, like on the happy side is, I'm getting more and more time to actually talk with them, because for the last 10 years, it was like, we met in between, but it's not like we can have like a deep conversation, So in some way, they're still thinking that I'm the me 10 years ago, So a lot of stuff that I do, or even the message that I deliver, or the thoughts that I have, they're pretty surprised too. So we're still in the process of like connecting after 10 years, but definitely, we're having a good time, spending a lot of these decent moments, and I'm very happy.
Still go out and
I think
experience
he
life.
should know what he truly wants. He should know himself better, and then start making plans and go towards it and execute it. That's easy. Isn't it? It's easy. Isn't it? It's easy.
It's a lot easier said than done, though.
No, but sit down for at least like 30 minutes to think about it. I think
what you want to do, right?
Yeah, know yourself, man.
If you really like somebody, you should really make a move and tell them, hey, to express, hey, I like you, or maybe let's give it a chance, right? But if it happened to be, you don't get it back, then hey, it's what it is. So let's move on, Yeah.
老实说，你说会穿衣服很 fashion， 我其实觉得不需要去太在乎这个标签吧，不觉得自己是有多会穿或者什么，我就觉得还好。每个人的标准都不一样，你要找到自己的颜色吧。什么是舒服的，什么是你相信的，什么是能感动到你的，那你就去做。那不要被人家最近这个火是吗？那就这样穿。穿衣服就是想穿什么就穿什么，我自己说了算吧。
有想，但是现在还没准备好吧。我觉得，因为时间两岸跑来跑去也不是这么容易的，而且要准备一个演唱会的话，要么就准备得很好，要么就别做。我宁愿不做那种性格吧。
我就觉得真的不容易，真的两个人的话，他毕竟是两个不同的人类，就算是家人也好，你还是两个不同的人，相处的时候还是需要某种程度适当的去融合的。这个怎么说呢？坏的可以变好，不合适可以通过努力变成对方越来越合适。但是我觉得错过就是错过了，能珍惜的时候珍惜吧。在某一个 location、某一个情绪、某一句话，然后就突然之间下一个选择，引起了很多事发生了。所以我觉得还是不能冲动。